Hello guys, so in this tutorial, I would like to show you how I set up FTP um, to transfer files from one computer to another. Now, FTP or File Transfer Protocol is a protocol for transferring files from one computer to another. So a typical use for FTP is, so for example, let's say you have a computer somewhere. Okay. A typical example could be you have a computer with Amazon AWS or with Microsoft Azure or with Oracle Cloud. Okay. So let's call that computer number two. So you have some files there, and you want to add to those files. But that computer is really far away from you. One of the ways that you can get a file from your home computer to the computer in the cloud, uh, because it's with someone else, is through FTP. It's really popular, and if you are a software engineer, web developer, this might be something that you encounter at your job. So yeah, let's get started, guys. All right. So I'm gonna exit the presentation, and the first thing I would like to show you is how that looks like currently. So I am currently transferring some files from my local computer, and I apologize because there's just so much movement, so much going on this screen. But in a moment here, I will tell you what's going on. So I am transferring some files from my local computer. Um, this, where I have my cursor, that is my local computer. Okay. And I'm transferring that to this. So this window is my local computer, while this window on the right is the computer that is over at my host company. So basically, the computer is really far away. I don't even know where that computer is, honestly. Um, but yeah, I am transferring some files to that computer. And this at the top, as you can see, like the status keeps changing. It's just telling me, hey, like so retrieving, transferring success. So that's just the status of what is going on, basically showing you that the transfer is taking place. And and then right at the bottom, there are three tabs: the queued files, failed transfers, and successful transfers. Okay, so this showed me. So under the successful transfer tab, we got all these files. So all these files have successfully been transferred to the other computer that is really far away. Okay. And then these queued files are files on this computer that are still being transferred. So as you can see, I have about 12,000 of these files that needs transferred. So this will take a while, and so far nothing has failed. If a file failed to be transferred, that file will appear here for whatever reason. All right, so this is eventually what we are going to set up. So I hope you hang around, and let's have some fun. All right, so the first thing I'm going to show you, right? So we got two things that we need to tackle, right? We need to know where on the other computer that is far away where we need to put the files. And I am going to create a dummy file here on my computer, and then we'll begin to transfer. So first of all, let's tackle the difficult part, which is, let me show you. So Don't worry about this. I'm going to show you how I get here, but we need to set up the all the technical stuff here. Okay, this is where we connect to the other computer that is far. Okay, I connect to it here, and this is where I add it. Okay, so I'm going to exit here. So I'm going to go and get, let me go back. I'm going to go and get that host name. Um, this port is empty for now, but we need it. I'm going to tell you what should go there and why it's empty. Unto, this is going to be empty. Okay. And then we need a username and a password. So that's what we need to go hunt for. The host, the port number, username, and password. And we're just going to come out and replicate the same thing here. Okay. All right. I'm going to cancel this and I'm going to open a browser and I'm going to go to my host. So I used a host service company called Bluehost. That's what I'm hosting with. Okay. And with Bluehost, the way um, I get to have those things that we need. Remember what we need? Let me refresh your memory just been a little bit. So we need these, the host, the port, username, and password. Okay. So with Bluehost, as soon as you log in, this is what you should see. Okay. Um, I clicked home. Okay. That is an empty page. Let me go back. All right. Something is going on. So it's probably going to direct us to where we need to go. So as soon as you log in, you should see this if you use Bluehost. Okay. So I'm going to go to advanced. So on the left side, click advanced. So again, we're going to go create those things. We need to go and find them. And on here, so you have all this bunch of stuff. Um, this is what you are looking for. Under files, you're looking for FTP accounts. So let's go ahead and click that. Now on your hosting platform, that might be different. So if you are not sure, as long as you can find your way here, this is called the control panel. Oh, sorry, control panel, the C panel. If you can get to your C panel, as you can see on the address here, if you can get here, that's good. So maybe you could do a search and do like FTP. So that should hopefully highlight where that characters are found. Okay. And to do what I just did now on my keyboard is Control F, and then you can search. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and click FTP accounts. And let me scroll down. I have all these bunch of accounts. So I have this, I have that. All these are FTP accounts. Okay. And I have this special FTP accounts. So we're going to go ahead and create a new one so you can see how that is done. So here, right, I would choose anything here, login. Let's choose demo and the domain name. I would choose my base domain name and then password. We'll choose a password. Okay, so let's choose. I'm just gonna type anything here. Let's choose password for now. Password. So PAS password. I'm gonna type it again. It's really weak. It's telling me it's really weak. That is understandable, but this is just for demo purposes. Now, the directory where whatever files that come through this account goes to. Okay. Um, this is normally what I do. Okay. I'm gonna show you. Now, depending on your purpose, okay, um, that might be different from what I'm going to show you now. But let me show you what for, like the purpose of which I use this. So I'm gonna replicate this page because I want this to be here. Let me open File Manager again on a different page. I don't need this presentation again. So that is opening. Here we go. So File Manager, and it takes me. This is all my folders for my website that I host with this hosting company. And all the websites that I have are stored under um, this folder called public underscore HTML. Okay, let me collapse this. So I only have one root folder called home3 Dankores. And then under that, I have this folder called public underscore HTML. Let's open that. So all these are the website that I host. Okay. So what we need to do is to create. So for example, for my purpose, what I do is um, I host websites, right? So the reason why I transfer files from my computer to this server is because those files are related to a website. Okay. Um, and those website folders will be under public underscore HTML. So let's create one. Okay. So I'm going to click here. Okay. And let's see how we could create a folder right at the top here. Let's click add folder, plus folder. So I will name the folder demo YouTube. And this is going to be under the public HTML. So create folder. All right, let's go hunt for the folder we just created. So under public HTML, let's keep going, demo. Here we go. So we have found our folder. So this is what I would do. When we set up this account, I want all the files that come through this account to go directly under here. Okay. So this is what I would do. I'm going to remove that. As you can see, Bluehost has already filled up this. They've already filled this for us. So let me go back so you can see what I'm doing. So Bluehost has already written this for us. So all we need is to point it to the right place. So we need public. So public underscore HTML slash demo YouTube. Okay, here we go. So we have our complete path to our directly. And quarter, this way you can choose how many or how much files limit to the files you want to upload through this account. So for now, for demo purposes, let me choose unlimited and then I will create. Okay, this is creating account created. So let's go and find that. So here it is. Okay, so let's go and start filling things up. Okay, so we need the host, the username, the port, and the password. What I do here is I come here under this configure FTP client. I click that, and then I get a convenient uh, um, details to copy. All right, so I know I need the server or the host. So here is referred to as the FTP server. So I'm gonna copy that. Okay, into my clipboard. What I did here, I right click. Okay, right click and then copy. So I'm gonna go back. Okay, so I'm gonna open FileZilla. Um, and I haven't told you um, what this program is. Um, and I'm doing that now. Apparently, I'm having issues with my transfers. What is going on? So all these are failed transfers. Yeah, something is wrong. See if we can stop that. All right, all right. Let's go here and see what's going on. Let's connect again. Let me abort previous connection. Okay, so it looks like, okay. Let's go back. I need to find a way to pause this. Okay. All right, I'm having issues here disconnecting it. Just stop or remove. Oh, no. Let's see that. Okay. So it stopped. All right, let me expand this. Okay, well, this is not what I wanted to show you, but why not? This is a good practice. Okay, I'm not synchronizing. Let me. All right, I need to go to the server and disable directory comparison. All right, all right. All right, so I'm gonna kickstart it again. So I'm gonna right click and upload. Override if newer. Let me just resume. Okay, so I have resumed the transfer. All right. Well, 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 well. So what I'm using is called FileZilla. Let's go and search for FileZilla. The first search result is probably the website. You click on it, and you can download it. Okay, because this lesson is not about downloading this, so I'm gonna stop here. But if you need to, um, this is where you need to download. So I'm gonna close that. All right, I'm gonna open FileZilla. So while that is continuing, um, let's open up. Um, so let me just refresh our memory. We had just created the FTP account. Now we need to use these details um, and make it work. So now I need to go to FileZilla. So now I'm on FileZilla. I need to open this icon here on the top left hand corner. Okay, it's called the site manager. And as soon as you open it, this is what you get. Okay, so Just underneath that model, the site manager model, there's this button called new site. That's what we need. Okay, so let's click that. Let's name it demo YouTube. All right. So it's already yelling at us to add the host name. So this way we need to copy those information and post. So let's go back. So first we need the host name or the server name. Copy that into our clipboard. Go back. Why do I always go back here? All right, I need to go to FileZilla and paste it here. Okay. For the port, it's 21. So let's write that here. So for the protocol, this protocol is okay. The host, the port, encryption, the first option is okay. Logon type normal is okay. Okay. And then user, we need to get that. And this is it for me. So demo at Dankore soft, FileZilla, and I'm going to paste it here. And then the password is password. I'm going to type it. All right, let me erase it, just type it again, make sure. All right, so for now, that's really all we need. Now, let's connect, okay? FileZilla is already connected to a server. Establish connection in a new tab. Let's do that. I don't want to abort the previous connection. Here we go. So you might not notice it, it's kind of subtle. But on here, there are two tabs. The leftmost is the one that I was doing that previously. So this guy here. And then this guy is what we just set. As you can, if you check the name, it says demo YouTube. So we have successfully connected to the server. For the meantime, let me stop this current one so that we can actually see this in action. So I'm going to come here, stop and remove. Perfect. So I'm going to clear. Okay. So we are starting with an empty slate. I'm going to exit that other guy and leave this. So let's go back again. Let's try this. We're already connected, but I want to show you again. Let's connect, establish, abort, and establish. So as you can see, we have successfully been authenticated. So right now, on the left, this is my local computer. All these files reside in my local computer. And then on the right, all these files reside on the server. So for now, let's choose a file to transfer here, okay? So I'm gonna navigate through all my folder. This 42 end, yeah, let's transfer this guy, a folder, into here, okay? So I'm gonna right click on the folder, and I'm gonna have this bunch of options: upload, add files to queue, enter directly, open, delete, rename. What we need is this guy, upload. So I'm gonna click on that. So immediately, this is retrieved, is transferring already. And one sure way that you can also know that what you are doing is working is at the bottom. So we have queued file, none, failed transfer. This is from the previous one, so I'm going to clear it, reset queue, and we have successfully transferred 15,781 files. 15,000 in few seconds. Okay, so let's demonstrate this again. So you can see I'm going to delete. This is what is in the server. Okay, I'm going to delete it. But before I do, let's go to the server and confirm that this actually arrived. Okay, so I'm going to jump over to my browser. I don't need this page anymore, so I'm going to close that. Now, let's go find, let's refresh it, and let's go hunt for the file. So we know it's under public underscore HTML, and it's called demo YouTube, this guy here. And there we go, guys. We have 42 end, okay? And that is the folder that we just transferred. Let's transfer something else so you can see it again in action. Okay, so let's go back to FileZilla and find something. File. Okay, yeah, why not? Let's do this 42 end. Okay, so right click again and click upload, and then watch out. See, it's uploading. Down here we have the queued files. So it's basically counting down while it uploads. We wait. So while we wait, while it does this stuff, um, let's see what we can talk about. So really, right, depending on your host, your hosting provider, um, the process can be slightly different, but the most important thing is get those information, and let me close here again. Go to here, the file, the site manager, click new site, name your site, name uh, of my site, and add your host or server information, the port number, um, username, and password. That is the minimum that you need to do. Let's go back to, so I'm going to delete this. Actually, delete. Okay. So let's go back to demo. There's something I want to quickly show you while this transfer is taking place. Remember the number we put here, 21, is gone now because 21 is the default port number for this protocol, for the FTP protocol. So normally sometimes if you want to be extra secure, you can change this port to something like, I don't know, 33, 5000, whatever you want. But the default one is 21. That's why as soon as we saved, it's gone. We don't see it. Um, yeah, okay. So it looks like I'm going to exit out of the site manager, cancel. It looks like we are done. So we have 42N, 52N. Let's go to our server on the browser and confirm that. So I'm going to jump over to the browser. So we already have that last one. So let's refresh and see. Public HTML, demo YouTube. And here we go, guys. We have all the files. And how many files did it transfer? In total, we transfer 16,000. No, I think this is 16,000. But let me confirm. No, this had the previous one. But I think the last file folder that we transferred had 16,000 files in it. 16,000 in about what, 2 minutes or less. So that's awesome. So that is it, guys. This is a summary of FTP. Um, you can use FTP to transfer files from your computer to another computer that is not close to you, right? And this is one of the oldest ways that you could do that. So thank you very much for stopping by. If you have not subscribed, please do so. Please, if you can, also like the video so that YouTube algorithm will pick that up and recommend it to others. I will appreciate that. Otherwise, I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.